Welcome back, legends. I hope you're all amazing. On today's installment of 5-Minute Tones, we're going to take a look at the AXFX3 JP2C Plus models, mostly because I recently borrowed a JP2C Plus, and I had quite a few people ask about how it compares to the models in here. I don't have the real amp with me anymore, but it did make me want to re-explore these models. I did a standalone video with the real amp. If you want to check that out on the channel, I also did a side-by-side with my real Boogie Mark IV, and I actually use the Mark IV model in the AXFX3 for my main live presets. So this is a good opportunity to apply some of the little tricks that I learned with the real amp to the models. So let's get started. I've got my PRS SC245 plugged straight into the AXFX3. You're going to hear the raw, unprocessed DI out of the AXFX3, and I want to focus on the high gain models because that's really why people want to check these amps out. And there's 4 of them. There's the yellow mode, the yellow shred mode, the red mode, and the red shred mode as well. Each of these modes also has a presence shift control, which is very, very powerful and can go a long way to get you what you want out of these amps. So I would recommend this as a starting point with these amps. And I haven't gone fully insane just yet. Try it for yourself, but bass and mid-range on 0, treble all the way up. This is a pre-gain set of EQ controls, and then we will set the output EQ for a rough V shape so that we can really get our sculpted tone out of it. I'm gonna let you hear all 4 of these gain modes at the same settings. So let's start with yellow. All right, so that's a pretty awesome starting point. I think I like the normal yellow mode for a dry, articulate, tight, high gain sound. The trick with these amps is to use the bass, middle, and treble to kind of compensate for your guitar. So this guitar has quite a lot of low end and low mids, so I'm just going to bump the mid-range control up a little bit. I'll leave the bass at 0, and I'll just back the treble control off a little bit for my kind of rhythm sound. Then I'll let you hear what the presence shift does. I tend to like it in the on position here. So that's pretty sweet. I like that for a rhythm sound, and I like the red shred mode for my lead sound. And what I'm going to do here is engage the presence shift again. I'm going to bring the mids up just a little bit higher and the treble just a little bit lower because I want more of a creamy lead thing out of this. But I'm going to be honest, I would probably also use this for a lot of rhythm tones as well because it is pretty darn glorious. Alrighty, that sounds amazing to me. All I would add to it is some glorious delay. Let's go for a JP thing. We'll use the 2290. I'll go for 400 milliseconds of delay. If you're not listening in stereo, you're not going to hear any delay here. So that's just the way the 2290 works. It has a phase reverse on one of the audio channels. I'm going to dial in some ducking on this because that's what the real 2290s were really, really well known for. And yeah, we'll do that and bring the mix control up a little bit. And I'll play on the neck pickup. I'll probably play you all out with this. Try those starting points with the JP2C models, and like I said, bass, middle, and treble are going to compensate for your guitar, and then the graphic EQ is really going to get you the tone that you want. And once you kind of have those starting points with these models, they're kind of addictive. They are really, really versatile and expressive and articulate amplifiers. So I'll play you all out. If you want to support the channel, there are links in the video description. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you would like me to cover on the next installment of 5-Minute Tones.